Wukong, of course, that strong team fighting pick. If they do suffer a little bit in the early game, Wukong can still be that relevant threat in the team fights. Now, interestingly, Top Esports not falling for the community perception.
Yeah, plus it has a dash, and that is very critical when you're looking at Jarvan, Nico, Kaisa comps here with Annie as well. So you definitely want some mobility on your carry there, and the Corki is going to fill that role. So there's the Mbessa that was hovered previously. Definitely has been a good champ here at 4-3-6-9. The answer into the Rumble. Dracos, I mean, this one is just looking to be an absolute bloodbath already. Huge engage from both sides.
And I'm nervous for KT, if I'm honest. They had such excellent scaling options you highlighted before. They've just played Orianna Caitlyn in the 2 games that we've seen before. They did scale up. They were able to execute in those team fights, absorbing that engage.
Do you believe in Kanavi to get the first win on the board for a Jarvan?
I mean, yeah, I do, because it looks like they're going to get the first kill in this game. Caster blessed, Caster cursed, I'm not sure what to say, but a clean play, good setup from Cream. Kanavi, very easy for him to snag that one.
Kanavi arrives, and he does have Smite, so Smite fight.
Going in, Cuz grabbing the initial. Now immediately going to clone out, but Cream is on the way, just forced to flash. Fear of the point-and-click CC coming in from Cream.
So 369 was able to get some experience from those previous minions that were dying, but not the rest of them, and the race for the tower
has begun. Grub advantage, but of course the mid lane is the immediate 1v1. Across the Veil used just for a bit of extra damage onto Cream. Cream forced out of lane, but top lane left isolated. Perfect doesn't even bother to approach, so it's tower for tower trade, but first tower does go to the side of KT.
And I want to see if
there's an imposter in the mid lane. That was not a very effective imposter with the support of a jungler to chase down, but Kanavi is here to shadow, here to cover. Control ward gives them perfect information as to where Cuz is, and Kanavi wants to kick this one off. Cream looking for the follow-up. BDD ready to go. Weirding doesn't connect. Cream trying to find the angle to get the CC down. Trapped in. Dashed out from Cuz, but just a dash to his death. Cream with a nice kill.
Now moving in vision on the other side as well.
Cuz finds Kanavi. The burst damage from Dockdown. Doing a lot of work there with that Triforce, but Kanavi is able to walk away.
We continue fairly close pace, and the decider are going to be these team fights. TES stacking up the dragons. Wait.
Jackie Love on the bottom side, BDD trying to get away, but he's already marked up. Nice initial escape across the Veil, comes out. Jackie Love getting lower. Oh, but the Nico's on the way, trying to catch all possible options. Nice footwork from BDD. One more second, does he have enough to get out? No, he does not. 369 brings down the hammer and takes him out on the top side. It's a split play. Kanavi, they know he has no flash, he's easy pickings, but Cream wants to try and turn it back. He summons the bear, but the redemption is there, and there's nothing left for TES.
And so these flashes that have been invested from both sides for each team, those are going to be an area to look out for the big team fight that actually does happen, but Battle Herald summoned in the middle.
Ready to ride away in a blaze of glory. Hung gonna get things kicked off. Only managed to catch Cuz, and he just turns right back and starts free firing. Kanavi cut out the Sundered Sky, doesn't do a damn thing. TES though fighting back. Cream burned down on the side by Perfect. TES holding the line. It's an absolute bloodbath around the Drake, and it looks like they might be able to grab it in the end. They've taken the Hextech Drake. Dockdam running. BDD in the back lines. Jackie Love taken down. It's a double kill for Perfect.
And KT destroy them in the team fight.
And credit to KT playing with slivers of life for the back health of that team fight. But even without the Caitlyn and the Orianna, they're showing us a lot of what we saw in their first 2 matches. They don't have perfect information here, but they generally know that it's going on. Vision coming in from the standard probably gives them all that they need to know. Hung here as well. Recall coming in for 369, but if he TP's in, is it going to be fast enough? 6K getting lower. KT backing off, going to play to punish the TP instead. Looking to delete 369, unstoppable for a brief moment, dashing out to safety now. Ulti coming in from Cream. It's a bloodbath as Otacon remains in the mix, but it's a beautiful equalizer across the lineup. Hung tries to fire back. Across the Veil comes BDD, bouncing to the other side, looking to finish up TES. Jackie Love the barrier, keeping him standing. Peter goes a little bit too far, and 369 is happy to punish.
Oh, BDD!
Dash back, Weirding keeping him safe. Kanavi ready to cover. KT, are they confident enough to stay on the objective? Yes, they are. They're unconcerned. So many of the ultis missing. They know they can finish this one up, but it's the steal you mentioned, Kobe. Kanavi the hope. Jackie Love here as well. Dockdam zoning him out. 5K getting lower, but 369 now has access. Their resistance is getting shredded by the Otacon, but Dockdam full health. Zoning with the rockets, the Foss bombs. KT will take the Otacon. We know how it should work. Jarvan puts them in a circle, everyone pushes their buttons, but KT are splitting up the fight so nicely, collapsing on 369. Crucial not to let 369 get onto that backline. Peter going in with the Hex Flash, immediate follow-up. He just gets burned to death by the Equalizer. Hung with the counter engage, but again, the follow-up damage is not there. TES split apart and divided. They fall at the soul. The perfect secure coming in from Cuz just in time. Jackie Love running, flashing, will barely survive, but the soul will not go to TES.
Yeah, soul denied. KT, can they chase anything else down? Doesn't
Catch out. The public execution, but for who? 369 turning back now. Cuz burned down. BDD might be in trouble. Jackie Love still sticking around, but Docdam happy to just jump in, riding the Corgi off into the night. Jackie Love wants to turn it with the barrier, but it's just not happening. Cream trying to prep the stun. It's ready to go, but he's just waddling out.
Yeah, BDD's
no
got
room
this.
Left. Slow down. The big one. The triple for Docdam. KT coming alive in the late game.
And KT, they have just flipped that mid-game switch. Team fight after team fight after team fight.
Maybe hasn't had a chance to back quite yet. His Cream throws down the bear, but it's not doing a whole hell of a lot. Cuz happy to essentially just grab a solo kill. Perfect. And Docdam there to spectate. Absorb some of these fumble engage from TES. Still time though. We talked about it, right? All it takes is one big anti-stun, one mysterious minion. Oh. That was not it. That is the second one that's gone completely awry. KT happy to turn it back. Peter finding the multi-man knockup. BDD to finish that initial kill off. Now starting the chase. Excellent equalizer from Perfect. Living up to his namesake as TES are sent packing in the mid lane.
Docdam has been so good. You are not catching him sleeping. He is locked in. Come for me again with these Nico ults, my friend. You're not going to catch me.
But this speaks to the desperation of TES. That's the second time they've tried that play. He's gotten away both times. It's dangerous to look at a play like that and say, this time it will be different. KT, eyes locked on this Baron, however, no one waiting over the wall to try and zone Kanavi quite yet, but BDD inbound. Peter chasing it. Docdam's out for blood. Cream waiting to fire back with Annie. Cuz is the only one left in the pit. It's 369 to the back line. He's the strong member of the team trying to finish off Peter. Jackie Love finding the angle to Docdam. That's going to be big. The plasma stacks finally popping. BDD, though, chasing him down. Going to finish that one off. It's a double kill for Cuz. Hung the last man left standing, and he's going to be quick to fall. KT again taking the fight. You know, there's never really a right time. Sometimes you just got to have the hard conversation. Cuz. Nice backstep coming in. Hung going to be initially caught out. 369 retreating. Redemption coming down from the sky. And Cuz still happy to keep chasing forward. TES zoned away from the pit, but here comes BDD as well. Cream instant flash out. Kanavi going to be caught up by the ultimate coming in from Nautilus, and down he goes. BDD on a rampage.
This team fight is just seamless from KT. Again, another really good Rumble ultimate here from Perfect. Right when Cuz goes in on the Wukong, they delete their target just like that. It's 5v3 for KT. They can take Baron and they can defend mid.
Really comfortable in this game. 369 trying to cut the wave, and they actually want to get this fight kicked off. Cream coming in very slowly. Doesn't have access to the flash, but 369.
369 kind of a one-man army right there. Him and Jackie Love now can move over towards Baron. Can they actually contest though?
It's going to be tough. They have to expose themselves to the flank. Two angles of attack potentially coming in for KT. Hung waiting over the wall. Access
is this
to
it?
The flash. The proto belt. Nico ready to go, maybe to kick the fight off. Cream taken out in the blink of an eye though. Oh my God. 369, the last man left standing. Another double kill for Docdam, and pack it up, boys. KT not messing around.
Yeah, they get their Baron and some extra kills on top of it, Dracos. Now can they chase down a couple more? Hung is going to be able to snare, is going to be able to walk away this time around. But now it's KT wearing purple with a comfortable gold lead.
And a redemption, which Hung obviously does not have.
All right,
oh, that's the ulti. Initial burst damage coming out. Hung looking for the re-engage. BDD able to make it over the wall using the power of the ultimate. Kanavi living for an extra second, but it's not quite enough. Cuz now unstoppable, going right over the wall. It's the three-man. And we said it, Cuz needed to step up, and he absolutely has in this game one. Dominant performance on this Wukong. They're not going to wait for Soul. They don't even need it. KT, when you win all the team fights, you win the game. TES sent packing in this series.
Honestly, great performance from every KT member. Great coordination.
Fantastic stuff there. First blood in the series. TES, the dominant early game we thought we would see. It was a single kill mid lane. It was a bit of lane prio, but otherwise KT held on and came back in those mid to late game fights. Impressive stuff.